Alright, everyone. Welcome back. I'm going to do episode 9. Okay, exit playthrough. Back in this Albade laboratory. There's a bunch of lockers here. They seem to all be filled with obades. It would take days to go through them all. We probably wouldn't even know what to do with what we find. There's a small room up ahead. Maybe we should check it out. Nothing useful. This is, just a long hallway of useless lockers. There's gotta be something along this, right? Maybe that one with the crack inside of the front of it. This is, truly... Aha! There's a lot of ominous objects in here. Manacles and collars and whips. The warden here would love this stuff, but we don't need it. Nothing there. This is some sort of break room. Cat-shaped key. You can rest after we finish our search. Okay, yeah, we can rest right now. I'm gonna guess that's cat-shaped key. Let's try going down here first. Doesn't look like a warehouse up ahead. We should focus on searching this place. This seems like a workshop. There's tools and half-finished projects lying around. There's a small room to the left. Should we take a look inside? I'm getting a bad feeling about that room. It's got the feel of a place that has corpses inside. But I don't smell anything rotten. It's strange. Let's try this door first, then. Door shut tight. Need to smash the key to open. Okay. Absolutely nothing we can practice in there. It's a skeleton. Seems like a lot of time has passed since this person died. Why were they left in here? Is it possible no one ever noticed they were in here? This workshop was locked, and you can only unlock it from the outside. It's possible they were locked up in here. That's awful. Imagine being trapped all alone in this sterile room. Seeing as this is attached to the workshop, it's possible they were also forced to make something here. There are a lot of blueprints and prototypes lying around. Maybe they were a technologically skilled prisoner, or maybe they were an obade. Oh, look! There's a piece of paper sticking out of the pocket of their coat. I'll take a quick look. I'm sorry for disturbing you, whoever you are. This is your will. I'll do what I can for you. What the? What does it say? I can't read it. I studied most of the languages on the continent, so it's surprising I can't read this. I don't even recognize the letters. I don't recognize these letters either. How about you, Empty Night? I guess you can't read this either. Even if he knew what it said, he wouldn't be able to tell us. But this memo has more than just words on it. I can kind of make out what it's based on the drawings and blueprints. This is supposed to be a weapon. A very powerful one at that. Since it was in their pocket, maybe they were trying to make it to escape. But since their corpse is here, it means they weren't able to finish the weapon. I wonder if it's possible for us to finish it in their stead. Huh? You think you can finish it with just this memo you can't even read? I know it's dangerous, but we'll need powerful weapons to aid in our escape. Though, it'll be difficult to finish when I can't read what it says. Give me some time to think. I'll see if I can't find a way to decipher this. You're always so determined, Luis. Even when you don't know a language, or how strong a weapon might be, you still persevere. That's because determination is all I've got. It's what let me keep fighting the demons until I got appointed Supreme Commander and put in charge of the elite squad of elites. In retrospect, I'm amazed anyone followed me. I think it's cool how you never give up no matter how desperate the odds. I respect you for that. Anyway, we should rest on those beds we found outside for now. It's hard to think properly when you're tired. True, rest is important. It's been a while since I've gone to sleep in a proper bed. Yay, this feels great. I feel like I'll conk out the moment I stop talking. But are you sure you want to stand guard, Empty Night? You can rest too, you know. Maybe he doesn't need to sleep. Oh yeah, do you want to sleep together, Luis? The bed's big enough for both of us to snuggle together. Oh, that sounds good. We can share body heat with each other. What's wrong, Tiara? I just remember when we had sex the other day, Luis, and now my heart's pounding again. Yeah, never mind, I'll sleep in my own bed. Thump. Still, I'd really like to be able to decipher those blueprints. Even though I can't read what it says, I can tell that weapon doesn't need mana to use. Well, let's hopefully find that Albaid girl who was going around. With my mana sealed, it's exactly the kind of weapon I need. I have to make it, no matter what. It's time for a flashback again. We're gonna kill Jodera. And right, I also replayed the prologue of Demon's Roots recently. I would assume the fourth figure that was in the introduction to the Revenants there is probably Revenant Roby, who had stayed behind to continue to give birth to demons in the Dark Realm. That's the best guess for who that fourth figure was. We're finally out of the birthing factory. I never want to step foot in that eerie place again. Too bad, it's still raining outside. It makes staying out of my clothes at night easier, but I hate getting my clothes wet. Isn't there anyone in the Liberation Army capable of controlling the weather, General? Don't be stupid. Not even magic can change the weather. I can't imagine anyone can do that. It was a rhetorical question. I just want to complain, okay? Aren't there those things called Elbades out there that can do crazy things? Huh? Oh, I've heard of those. The sisters at church were really into them. Apparently they're strange tools or people that defy common sense. There's a number of interesting legends about them. Giant birds with rotating wings, boxes that can spit out treasure, talking boards, and so on. Have you heard of the boss? Rumor has it they're all locked up somewhere on this continent. Yeah, that's a pretty famous rumor. Apparently there's people who make a living selling info on Albades. That topic sure came up at the exact right time. Do you know much about Albades, fella? I've heard some of them are very magical tones, so I looked into them a bit. When I was a kid, I managed to get my hands on one, but I couldn't read it, so I burned it. I see. I guess the language barrier is a big issue. No point in continuing the discussion. In which case, I may as well follow the flow of things again. I may find some new soul arts, too. Hey guys, come over here. I found some friends. I say he's as lively as always. Don't forget you've lost your memories, old man. Oh yeah, he still hasn't gone the back. How do you even fix amnesia? Maybe if you kick him in the balls, you'd remember? I've heard people sometimes regain their memories when they're on the verge of death. I'd rather not do something so dirty. Just thinking about the feels of balls in my legs makes me shiver. They're survivors from one of the advance parties. They're pretty talkative too. Let's group up with them and plan our next move. Got it. Hopefully they really are one of our allies. Don't let your guard down. Chapter 5. The Scars of War. Alright, there was a Chapter 5 achievement, so I'll probably go check that out real quick. I don't think it was here. No, it was. There was Chapter 5, versus story. Items. Chapter 6, battle. Narcissistic NPC in his place. Specific enemy in the cathedral. Specific enemy in the cathedral, versus story. Specific C. Alright, so yeah, narcissistic NPC and 2 enemies in a cathedral. Now's not the time to be heading back. Yo, you got anything, merchant? Thank you for all your hard work, everyone. I've risked my life to bring what goods I can. Please take a look. You guys have even made it this far? How do regular merchants like you penetrate this deep into enemy territory? The mercantile spirit is immortal. He'll go anywhere if they believe there's profit to be had. That's our motto. As much as I'd like to praise your indomitable spirit, the truth is you guys know a secret entrance to the city, don't you? Why don't you tell the Liberation Army about it? Then we'd lose our opportunity to make a killing. That was a joke. Please laugh. That doesn't sound like a joke to me. The route we found is an extremely risky one, and it's a one-way road on top of that. That's all I can tell you, I'm afraid. The route we used is the one you didn't buy info on. We did use the route you sold us to sabotage demon intel as much as possible, as well as to gather intel. Wait, you guys already bought one of the routes? They have more you didn't buy? They were charging you an arm and a leg for each one. Even the one we did buy cost us more than money the nation makes in a year. If we spent any more, we wouldn't have any money to help rebuild after the demon army is destroyed. It was a fair price to pay for the information we were offering. I'm charging a fair price for goods that I bought with me here as well. Take a look. You guys really have nerves of steel. No wonder you're so successful as merchants. But I think everyone's gonna hate you by the end of this. We bought breads for all of you as well. Feel free to rest. You need to as well. You're gonna charge us for sleeping on them, aren't you? But of course. Get a feather cap. That's good. Let's do one booth. A lucky amulet. Let's see what I can't do with that. Feather cap. Let's give you the lucky amulet. You are definitely the character I think should have wait, no. You should have more luck because your agility is already so high. Brew is good. Yeah, give you a bit more agility. Still have some buffs I can do. Let's go this way first. 2 high potions. Building. Oh, a psychic win. Huh? How's our psychic win here? They all died. I guess the new ones, probably? Yeah, if Ruby came, that would explain that. Because, yeah, in Demon Roots, all the Sahagwins explicitly died before the split between the two paths, the endings that Demon Roots has. A human, huh? You guys are pretty well equipped and armored, too. Guess you're not slaves? We came from outside the city to exterminate you all, including you, on guard. I don't think I've seen a demon this unmotivated before. I guess he's not in the mood to fight. And here I thought all demons were always ready to go and start hurling insults at you the moment you look at them funny. I don't care about anything anymore. I'm too strong for anything to matter. The hell is this merman saying? There's nothing I'll gain from fighting you guys. All that will come of it is your untimely demise. What do you mean? He's saying we're too weak to bother with. Isn't that right? I don't need to get so worked up. I'm just too strong. I have the ultimate combinations of traits. A rock-solid body. The ultimate voice to lure women with. And my gorgeous looks. The merman looks wistfully off into the distance while eating the head of a still flopping fish. There's no meaning in life. No one can possibly understand the ennui that exists from having attained perfection. Can we rip his fins off and come back to his senses? Leave, humans. I'll overlook your intrusion. You'll only die if you try to fight me. There's no point to it. I don't really get it, but looks like we can get out of here without a fight. What do you want to do, boss? Let me think. Nothing matters. I see you've returned, humans. If you cannot understand my ennui, then leave. You will gain nothing by fighting the strongest being. What do you have to do to gain this much self-confidence? Anyway, what do you want to do, boss? Let's fight. Magic. Let's try that first. Lower your defense. Shadow Sneak, take my agility, Starry Prayer. Oof. Yeah, those are pretty bad. Alright. Lightning Arc you. That's it. Crossfire as well. Your agility's already low enough that doesn't matter. Let's do... Yeah, Critical Edge. 6. I don't really think we're using magic, but using magic trigger as well. Oh my. That's a big one. Down. Ouch. Yikes. That's lightning arc you. Do that again. Magic skills. Special healing potion through. Let's high heal. There we are. That's good. What? That's not fair. Skills. Critical Edge. I think we had these. Let's do that. Oh. Well, that's that then. Right. Shame that G. Louise couldn't live up. You're pretty strong, humans. I'm glad that I was able to fight a worthy foe at the end. Blub blub blub. That was a tough fight. He actually was almost as strong as his boasting suggested. I guess extreme confidence can turn into strength. Though it's just as likely to trip you up. I learned something today. Well, nice. That's good. That potion. Dang, actually Luis is lower level than everyone else. That sucks. Yeah, screw it. Let's see. Skill. Through. High heal. Regular heal. It's a bit of MP, but no real need to use the heal there. Yeah, for just one person. You're finally here. These are the comrades I found. If it isn't our Supreme Commander, looks like we're in safe hands. Let me introduce you to everyone. You already know our leader. The girl next to her is Greenette. She'll be quite something in the next few years. Just you wait. Are you implying I'm not that impressive right now? The guy that looks like a bear and prays whenever he gets is Vru. The hot, sarcastic guy who loves lying is Bella. He's a mage. You're asking for a fireball to the ass, old man. Don't make me be a habitual liar just because I called you blockhead once. Man, I didn't think we'd meet up with the general's unit of all people. How long have you been on the front lines? Oh? Did I say something to offend you? My apologies if so. Don't worry about her. It might look like it's hard to tell what she's thinking sometimes, but usually she's just debating what she wants to eat. That's not why I go quiet all the time. I don't have that big of an appetite, and I'm fine eating anything as long as it's edible. Anyway, I want to ask you guys, what unit are you from? Sorry, I forgot to introduce us. We're survivors from Sabotage Squad that was sent in here a month ago. The 45th Advanced Battalion. Why didn't you contact the main army this whole time? It's been 3 weeks since we last heard from you. Or all that's left from the unit. We've been low on food and supplies, so I couldn't justify risking my men's lives to contact headquarters. I'm sure you understand, right, General? The 45th Advanced Battalion was made up of true heroes who were all prepared for death, and you're telling me you didn't send a runner because you were worried about their lives? We weren't able to obtain any information worth reporting back. That's why I prioritized my men's lives. Wasting them on a pointless mission would only lower our overall fighting strength. What's this strange feeling? What they're saying makes sense, so why do I think they're... I don't believe you. Come on, boss. Why are you so suspicious of them? It's clear they fought as hard as they could. Look at how beat up they are. Thank you for your support, Master Vru. It shames me to admit it, but as you said, we're beat. Our weapons and our armor are in tatters. We can't fight anymore. Very well. We'll share some of our equipment with you. I'd like to hear more about your situation. Let's go somewhere less conspicuous, too. Yeah. But why? Wait, Arbet, we haven't confirmed anything yet. It's too soon to kill them. What are you doing, old man? You slaughtered them. How could you? Stop, Arbet. I told you we don't know for sure yet. Don't just kill them. You want to wait until we have proof? It's because you're always so soft that you got fucked over, G. Luis. They were enemies for sure. I could tell just from the scent of them. Their scent? You killed them for such a baseless reason, old man? Let me tell you something. Anyone who's smiling and talking to a bunch of real human blood's an enemy. Best to just kill them. Also, best to kill anyone who looks like they're wearing rags and have so sharp weapons concealed in their gloves. Arbent kicked something out of one of the corpses, sending it rolling towards Julius and the others. I thought they were hiding something, but I wasn't expecting knives coated in poison. A single scratch from one could have taken any one of us out of mission. Ugh, I can't believe I was out of it for so long. We don't have time to be playing nice with these guys. You got your memories back, didn't you, old man? Yeah, the death I smelled those fuckers snapped my eyes wide open. See you later, kids. I'm gonna go on alone from here on out. Hold it. Don't run away, old man. I heard you lost all of your comrades 7 years ago. Are you leaving us because you're scared it's gonna happen again? People who aren't used to murder always hesitate at critical moments. You guys are just gonna get in the way. Also, just so you know, I don't think of you guys as comrades. That's so. What just happened? That was so sudden I couldn't follow along at all. Listen up, everyone. There's a big hurdle we're gonna have to overcome. From here on out, the people we'll be fighting will include humans. Huh? Why? I thought we came here to wage war against demons. So why are we gonna fight humans? I'll explain. There were never that many demons to begin with. The demons and the remnants alone wouldn't have been enough to conquer so much of the continent. The majority of the demons' army's forces are brainwashed humans. They're strong, smart, and do anything they're ordered to. The brainwashing is cruel and thorough. People who are being manipulated by the enemy shouldn't we be trying to reverse the brainwashing instead of killing them? You should already know, Brew. It's not possible to reverse a demon's brainwashing. It's something powerful enough to overwrite the person's entire personality and make them fully obedient. They retain their old memories, but that just lets them use them to trick other people. Every country poured their resources into finding a cure, but unfortunately, no one's managed to reverse the demon's brainwashing. In the end, the conclusion everyone reaches that it's impossible. I tried to research a cure too. I was nearly killed dozens of times, but I still kept desperately trying to come up with a way, something that would work. In the end, I couldn't save them. I see no one on the outside can find a cure. Not even you, G. Luis. A demon's brainwashing utterly destroys a person's personality. Trying to bring them back is the same as trying to revive the dead. As for Arbent, I doubt he'll be joining us. When I first did invite him on this mission, he agreed on the condition that he'd be able to fight alone. How did he change so drastically? Is that man who stared so coldly at us really the same guy we know? Arbent is the only survivor from the Human Liberation Army that was formed 7 years ago. All his old comrades were either killed or brainwashed. The brainwashed ones are still committing atrocities to this day. That's the story behind the merciless knight who kills humans and demons' wife without hesitation. Are you serious? The old man's really someone that dangerous? Arbent, the knight who will kill friend and foe alike as he rampages all alone across the battlefield. Everyone thinks he's gone insane after the refusal to experienced 7 years ago. But the truth is, he's going around killing his old comrades who returned. However, you didn't have to run off like that. You think you're the most fortunate person in the world? We've all suffered, you know. Either way, the plan is to let Arbent fight however he wants. His job is to sow discord among the enemy ranks. Meanwhile, we need to focus on taking out the remaining remnants. Let's go. Disciples, clean up these corpses. Arbent the Slaughterer. Do you have potions? Looks like the right way, maybe. What in God's name is that? A crucified human-shaped statue. That's a real human. Anyone who defies the demons gets crucified like this. 7 years ago, when we were first conquered, there were crucifixions everywhere. The reason he's been petrified is so they can continue to serve as an example after his death. They did this to rob the people of their will to resist. It's unforgivable. You did well to last this long. I'll take you down now. Hold it. Though it's only happens rarely, it's possible this guy's still alive. It's best not to touch them until we've got a medical team nearby.
I see. Understood. I won't touch him. I won't pray for him just yet. Hopefully he's still alive.
We can't let the demons torture him any further. We'll destroy them all, here and now. This is the corpse of one of the sabotage squad members we sent in a month ago. Don't worry, we'll finish what you started. Ah, a real corpse. I made a promise before he lost to Arbent, before he lost his cathedral memories, to leave this cathedral to him. But that's the cathedral. Yep, here are some brainwashed humans. Where the bolt. Magic cover snipe, magic flare, skills, bolt. Supersonic flare, okay. Oof. Ouch. Okay, so look, variable edge. What's that? Skill. Let's see. Variable edge. 80. Heavy damage for one bonus and use attack mod stats. Good stuff. Wait. 2 health potions. Nothing that. Skeleton. Looks like somebody get up there. Caster's robe. Mr. Rod. Oh, nice. Mr. Rod, Caster's robe. Yeah, some much needed stuff there. Nice.
What's wrong, boss? You worried about the old man?
He's probably headed toward the cathedral. That seems to be his main goal. The cathedral is where all the brainwashed soldiers stay when they're not out on a job. There's bound to be tons of them in there. Yeah, and that's precisely why Arbet's going there. He's likely intends to die there, huh?
I finally made it here. In the battle 7 years ago, everyone who had made it into the Hell's Castle was supposed to gather here in this cathedral. I got blown off the castle by a human's attack. I never made it here, and by the time I regained consciousness, the Liberation Army had been defeated. You guys are all here, aren't you? I've been searching for you all this time. Better find me and come kill me.
Goes without hesitation. It's finally time. Let's go. This place is littered with soldiers' corpses, but it doesn't seem like they were killed by a strong demon. These wounds were caused by cunning humans. You guys are here, right? I mean, might as well, yeah. One of those. Corpses everywhere. I wonder I couldn't find you, no matter how hard I looked. You were right here. Imperial Knight Lowen. This really takes me back. That's a different translation. That's definitely Rowan, who was a character, the Imperial Knight Rowan. Remember how we tried to drink each other 7 years ago? Back then, you were nice to everyone. Now you got this evil aura around you. Sorry it took me so long to get here. How many people have you killed in the past 7 years? Not interested in chit-chat? Well, I don't mind getting down to business. There's a couple of other guys I still need to find after I'm done with you. I'll put you out of your misery. Match 2.
Let's do Weapon Breaker first. Armor Breaker next. Friendly Flash. Flashes. Weakness. Oh, there's Rowan dead. Magic Strength. Sorry, but I've gotten way too used to killing people in the last 7 years. You can't beat me, the Merciless Light, one-on-one. It's over. What? Shit, I can't see. Blinding spell. Missed my chance to kill him. I need to chase after him and end him for good. Yeah, an arrow grazed my head? Got good aim, whoever you are. You almost shot me right through the forehead. Yes, the corpses over there got done in by this archer. They all got arrows flowing out of their throats and hearts. Wait, could this be his work? It's my lucky day. I found another one of you. Just wait a little bit longer. Put you out of your misery. 3 high potions. Here we are. Locked special key. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna start using my items here. 1500. Wait, hold on. Haha. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. All right. Feel a lot better now. I figured the Wolf Knight's greatest archer was here. Those arrows were true accurate. Besides, no one else could have made a mountain of corpses like this. I see you've got Duke Dortmund with you too. Come on, man. You're too old to be on the battlefield. Don't push those old bones so hard. There's no cover past here. I'm gonna have to make a break for it and hope I don't. Some balls in my pocket. Are these the smoke bombs Green was using? When she managed to put these in here? Whatever. It's not that important right now. What is important is I'm about to kill my old comrades. Bring it on. Your old friend's back to kill you. Don't move and I'll end it in one clean stroke. Just bust for myself. Skills. Frenzy slashes. Nice. That guy had no health on. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't fair. Okay, this time. Kill him. I know I can. One hit. This is stupid. There we are. Okay. Frenzy Slash is on you. Don't crit me. You're dead too. As long as I don't get crit. 2, I'll probably be okay. I'm gonna cut some of this out, I think. This is an annoying battle. It's better. Do what? Side slash instead. Side slash. There we are. Okay, that was all I needed to do. Measure strength. Max potion. Measure strength. Level 19. Wolf Knight's Howl. Don't worry, you won't be lonely in the afterlife. I'll be sending everyone else after you, no matter what it costs. There we are. Much better. There was 2 battles in the cathedral? Yeah. Arbet. Yeah. I've been looking for you. You're the one I want to free from the demons most of all. Caprice, the Wolf Knight's strongest fighter. Arbet, you bastard. Is it true you've been picking up the Wolf Knights one by one? You bet. They all joined the demons after all. That pissed me off, so I started hunting them down. Arbet, you fool. It's the Wolf Knight's job to be humanity's blade when the world falls to chaos, but you... Yeah, I know. The Wolf Knights is an elite knight corps that's willing to fight for humanity, no matter the cost, right? You guys all went over to the demons. You overran other countries, slaughtered women and children. You made my life a living hell. Arbet, we need to accept the demons' rule. That's the only way to bring about a peaceful world. I've known you for a long time. We've been competing over each other since we were kids. I was so jealous when you passed the Wolf Knight's test before me. I went on a rampage each day because it pissed me off so much. But hey, I made it all the way back up once I finally got into the Knights, didn't I? But I wanted to kill you when I learned I was being assigned to your unit. You're the enemy of all demons, all humans, and most importantly, you're the Wolf Knights, Emily. You're not leaving this room alive, Arbent. Let's get to killing each other. I no longer have the heart left to talk to you. I know I'm not coming out unscathed or get battle against you, but so what? I'll kill you, even if it costs me my life. Skills. Shoot. Start attack. Okay. Weapon breaker. Armor breaker. High potion. Buster. Screw it. Let's see if this is enough. Yeah! I'm a genius. I know how to fight battles. Play more. I've got you now, Caprice. Looks like I win our final battle. Bout. Goodbye, my friend. No way you're surviving with your head cut off. You can finally bring an end to the 7 pointless years I've spent fighting since that day. What? Another arrow from behind? Still this many brainwashed soldiers left. Here I thought I'd finally wiped out the Wolf Knights. I recognize all you too. I'd like to take you all down with me, but I'm spent after fighting Caprice. Sorry, guys. Arbent, you're an enemy of demonkind. We will destroy you. So this is where it ends, huh? I slaughtered so many of my comrades, it's only fair I get lynched by them in return. But the longer I keep them here, the more time I'll be able to buy for the others. I know she'll be able to corner the last few remnants in that time. I'm counting on you, girlie. This old man's fight ends here. We know you live. Dramatic irony stuff we know from beforehand. What's wrong, Brew? The shivers ran by my side. It felt like another person just died. People are dying every second in this battle. That's precisely why we can't afford to waste any time. We can press forward because Arbet's distracting all the brainwashed soldiers for us. We have to move forward without moving back. Brew, you're right. It's the only way we'll build graves for the dead in a peaceful world. But what if I try to go back anyway? I mean, we know he lives this, but... yep, okay, nothing. Can't say I didn't try. Brain. It is moody. This is one long winding path. I'm getting dizzy just looking how far it goes. This route will take us straight to the back of Valhalla's castle. It's an old transport road. If we can make it through, we'll be right at the enemy's doorstep. It's also become a training program for brainwashed soldiers. Wait, they keep training even after getting brainwashed? In order to better complete the missions given to them by their demon masters, they're forced to train as much as possible. I hear the regiment is torturous. I wasn't expecting any worse from demons, but this is even worse than I imagined. They'll pay for what you've done, you monsters. Grit. The people who survived the hellish training course will be waiting here to fight us. But I'm sure our own experiences have trained us just as well. In the 7 years since I was chased out of Hellos. That doesn't make any sense.
I spent every waking moment training, developing new magic, and researching new weapons. I'll use everything I built up until now to free those poor souls. Do high potions. If I get you from behind, that seems better. Nightmare. Divine. Let's check those out. Nightmare. 20 TP? 30 TP, rather. Oh, wait. 20 mana and 30 TP. Put all enemies to sleep and greatly lower their magic defense. 30 TP and 20 MP. Fine. Just move an allies debuffs. Good stuff, good stuff. 2 high potions. Let's throw buckler. Yeah, that's just better. Get that done. That works. 2 high potions. Man, you're late, General. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, there's someone willing to talk to us. Wait, it's too soon to rejoice. Is he an enemy or an ally? He's the captain of the 32nd Advanced Battalion. It's not surprising from running tenure since his squad was one of the ones we sent in ahead. I'm glad I finally found some comrades. These brainwash soldiers all over the place. Best to avoid them. There are more and more brainwash soldiers the further we go. We'll need to think of how to handle them. He doesn't seem suspicious. It's pointless to ask for passwords to his memories. What should we do, Luis? Adamas! What? Ah, your petrification measure. Technically, what I'm speaking is increasing the amount of magic carbon inside their body to make them go stiff. They haven't actually been turned to stone. There's no demon who can dispel this magic. This is the only thing we can do if we don't know when someone's friend or foe. It costs a lot of mana, and we only have so many potions. So I'd like to avoid using it too much if possible. Sorry for interrupting here, but don't our friend here. Now he's blocking the staircase. Sorry. It's fine. We can do 2 around him. We've lost the old man too, so better take action and complain. Isn't that right, fellow? Yeah, you're right. Smart. Can't do it powder. Battle craft. Okay. Ancient lands. Enemies 3 times with powerful spirits of light. Oh, there's a hut we can use to get out of the rain for a while. Fighting fellow humans is mentally taxing. Let's take a short break. I am unfortunately quite used to it, as I said. I'll keep going ahead so your disciples can rest if they want, fellow. Master, there's a scratch in your arm. I'll cast a healing spell on it. Are you hungry, Master? Oh, I have some sugared red beans for you. One of the bugs you hate is buzzing around. I'll kill it. They sure have devoted to you, fellow. Don't overwork them now, you hear? I never asked them to do this. They just started doing it on their own. His disciples are always like this, even though he doesn't seem too happy about it himself. Oh, those sugared red beans look real good. Can I have some? Hiss! He just hissed at me. I can't eat that much anyway. Give some to the boss. Yeah. Here. Thanks. They left it. Could you let go of the plate, please? Don't want it. Is this really what your disciples are always like, Billow? They're only that rude to the boss. Only they're not so aggressive. I've done a lot of unforgivable things for a lot of people. As his crew commander, I've had to give some horrible orders as well. No wonder I'm hated. That's not your fault. You're just doing your job. And of course, when considering who we're dealing with, of course you'd have to give some unsavory orders. Come on, you guys, can't be more mature about this. Sorry. Thank you. Man, you guys are such a handful. I wish you'd hurry up and become independent already. full heal. High potion. Nothing that way. Anything here? No. Here we have high potions. And more high potions. Let's get you some high as well. Oh, chest. Get some helm. You can finally get something on your head. Good luck, Lady Julies. I'm part of the logistics team, so I can't help the combat, but I'll start you from the rear. Okay. Let's try from the front, I guess. Lady Louise! Yeah, why these guys? We've been looking all over for you. We were worried something awful might happen to you, so on this battlefield, so we charged the enemy lines to come protect you. We're your bodyguards, after all. You have bodyguards? Why don't you bring them with you, boss? Because they're not suited for combat. How many times do I have to tell you not to follow me around? I'm so sorry that we're not strong enough for you, Lady Louise. If only we had the power to assist you. But fear not, we can at least look after our beloved commander. This place is quite desolate, but I'm sure you can find water for a bath, and a spare change of clothes for you. You seem quite tired, so please rest while we prepare your bath. We can't fight, but we can massage you until you feel better. We used to be royal masseuses, so you can trust us. Adamas! They're all stiff. You sure that was a good idea? We could have had a real nice bath and massage. We're on a battlefield. What if we get attacked again when I'm being massaged? Besides, we don't know if they've been brainwashed or not. Best leave them like this. My instincts tell me they haven't been brainwashed. Either way, they won't survive long on the battlefield. At least this way, they can withstand an explosion too. I'll come get them later. These guys were trying to take care of me all the time back when I was in the castle too. It was exhausting. There's gonna be people obsessed with you until you die, I think. You're so kind that people just naturally want to take care of you. That's a nice way of thinking about it, but honestly, these guys do some crazy things sometimes. I wish they'd focus their passion elsewhere. With his words. It's a good thing I got that dialogue beforehand. I guess we're crossbow. I mean, I already had one of those from the last one, so yeah, let's give you Poseidon Brew. We'll wait until Arbet's back in the party, can that thing more. I mean, he was the one who picked it up after all. Done with that area. Here, castle entrance. Next potion. Sword. Yeah, probably best for you. Alright. So I guess it's skill. Yeah. Alright, well, that feels like it's something big, so. That's... What's wrong, Bello? You're the mage, you shouldn't be going out in front. Master! Is it really you, Master? You guys? I didn't think you were still alive. This is a dream come true. Wait, are these guys... They're wearing the same robes as the disciples Philo brought with them. These are all Bello's disciples as well. Master, look, this is a list of all the important locations within Bello's castle. Please make good use of this information. I see. So you guys are still staying at the place. Thank you very much. Wait, Bello, don't get too close. We don't know their true intentions yet. He must be Julius, the Supreme Commander. I believe we're already making good use of the information we
Risk our lives to bring you. Why mistrust us now? Boss, can we trust them or not? Are they friend or foe? I'd like to believe them, but they already died in service to humanity. If they're still alive, that means they're on the demon side now. You know that better than anyone, right, Bello? There's only one way to bring the dead back, and that's by fusing a corpse with a demon. A person brought back by demon fusion isn't like a brainwashed person. Their body gets absorbed into the demon, taken over. The demon gains all the useful memories and skills that humans used to possess. It's not just brainwashing. They can fuse with people too? Who were these guys with Bello anyway? There was once a group of mages known as Bello and his 30 disciples. They were quite powerful, and since they swore allegiance to no single nation, they were extremely helpful in fighting the demons on all fronts. It was difficult to convince them to join the cause, but eventually, Bello caved into the request of his disciples, and the group became our best scouts. The information they found for us is what has brought us this far, but they paid for that intel with their lives. The 3 disciples always hanging around Bello are the last 3. They barely managed to break through their many lies to bring a near-death Bello back to us. I heard you were with every last one of your disciples when they died, Bello. If they disappeared before us again, that means... We managed to survive on our own. I was still barely alive when you buried me, and I managed to claw my way back out and use healing magic on the others. Yeah, that's true, that could be a miracle, but... Bello. I was an orphan, you know? All alone, for the longest time. Oh. Bello also has a spirit fairy, huh? It makes me think it's Sarasa. Same brown hair, too. Similar design. Makes me wonder... No, they wouldn't be related. I don't know. I had no family, no homeland. The magic I inherited from my ancestors was the only thing left to me. I lived an empty life, devoid of meaning. Once I was old enough to make money, I started wandering around the world. And at some point, I found an abandoned baby. And I hated kids. So, really, I should have just left him there. But for whatever reason, I brought him back to my place and started looking after him. I was terrible at it, by the way. I wasn't sure why I was doing it, but as I kept traveling, I found more and more abandoned kids, and I kept taking them in. Turns out, there's a lot of powerless, lonely children in the world. Before I knew it, I had 30 tiny brats with me. It was a real pain taking care of all of them. I didn't even know what to do with all of them. Before I knew it, these guys had learned some magic and were calling themselves my disciples. They started helping with my work, and grew so strong, I could trust them to watch my back. Then the demons survived, and humanity was pushed to the brink of extinction. That was when they all started. They wanted to fight things these laws wanted to fight back. I tried to stop them, but they believed there were some things only we could do, and told me they didn't want to live in a lonely world where we were the only ones left. I told them they'd die, but they didn't listen. So I finally got off my ass and agreed to help them. Help the boss. And lo and behold, there's only 3 disciples left alive. Demons. Killed the rest. You're mistaken, Master. We all survived. I know it's hard to believe, but we didn't die. Let's all fight together again. Yeah. The resurrection magic I kept desperately catching on you guys, it wouldn't work, but I guess miracles can happen, right? Bello, don't go. Bello's being led astray by them. I'll be the one to finish them off. Stop. Yeah. Hey, she's on our side, remember? Bello's completely lost his composure. This is not boss. This chatty idiot disciple right here is the very first baby I adopted. Bello's memories are flooding to my mind. They're so warm. He was laying in his mom's arms, still had his umbilical cord attached. I ran to the nearest town and started searching for someone to breastfeed him. When he turned 3, he tried to feed me a ball of mud and grass. I tossed it away, but when he was 5, sorry, tearing up. I get emotional so easy. Ew. Sorry about that. When he was 5, he was able to make pretty good rice balls. Seemed he taught himself how to cook for my sake. Since then, I only ever ate the best meals. When he turned 7, he begged me to teach him magic. Said he wanted to grow up fast so he could look after me. I said I'm not some old fart who needs nursing. Of course, in the end, they become a group of unruly mages so strong they could beat the shit out of most night orders. And you have to live a finger. They just did everything. It's thanks to them that I'm alive right now. Don't worry, Master. We'll still keep looking after you. Come here. That's why I know they'd never lie to me. Bello. Bello, come back. Do you plan on going with them? You'll get brainwashed too. Do you plan on leaving your 3 living disciples behind?
Don't worry, we'll take them with us too, and then we'll put an end to this war. Yeah. It's not even that much. I barely know these characters. I won't let you go. You're also one of my important... Sorry, boss, but I won't let anyone lay my head on my family. Not even you. Calm down, Bello. I don't want to admit it, but they're clearly working the demons. You have to open your eyes, face reality. The only reality that matters to me is that they're the most important people in my life. Compared to that, whether the demons win or not, it's irrelevant. This isn't like you, Bello. Don't let your emotions lead you astray. Damn it, I can't stop him. If we try and fight Bello and his disciples, we'll both be destroyed. Humanity will lose. Nice judge, Bello. I never realized his bond with his disciples was so strong. I didn't realize how much they mattered to him. We'll be taking Master with us, Supreme Commander. Come on, Master, let's go. I don't care who you are. I'm not letting you kidnap my friend. Get your hands off him. Huh? Arban? What the hell's wrong with you? You come back out of nowhere and start attacking my family? Sorry, Bello, but I just got done killing my own family. Right now I'm in a black enough mood that I'll kill other people's families without hesitation. Hey, I get it. When someone important to you they thought lost forever, just back up in front of you, it really shakes your resolve. I've experienced it dozens of times now. Yeah, and right now, my resolve is broken. The Bello I know would get right back up though. He'd insult his friends but blast his enemies. That Bello's still in there somewhere, isn't he? Sorry, Beast's long gone. All that's left now is a pathetic man who's broken down crying after seeing his precious family defiled like this. Man, you really remind me of myself. Guess I'm not the only crybaby around here. Will you help a fellow crybaby out? Help me free my family, Arbent. Of course I will. That's why I brought my ugly mug back here. That's come to this. We have no other choice. Prepare yourself, Master. We'll have to kill you. Here they come. Alright, I am going to save. And I'll see you all in the next video.